Welcome, everyone, to LSU's Tiger Stadium, one of the most intimidating environments in all of sports. This Death Valley crowd has been getting ready and hyped for this one. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see a team that made use of a bye week, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the third-ranked team, the LSU Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Buffaloes will kick this deep to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. He's got a man down the middle. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up with the 36.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Pitch to the back. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. In ground.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line, it's Daly. And the ball to the ground. He quickly lands on it, prevents the defense from creating a takeaway.
The ball is on the ground, but this running back has got to be elated that somehow he's able to get it back. I'll tell you who else is elated. The play caller and his head coach on the sideline.
He's looking deep here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Most offensive coaches, they're going to be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man. But I'm curious to see if they're going to test this defensive back again because of the excellent coverage he's having out there.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
Chris, I love how this defense is playing in the rain right now. No concern at all with the vertical shots downfield. They're attacking the offense, and here they get a turnover.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
That is great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Colorado offense back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. And brings up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He'll field the punt. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, they're going to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. He's escaping the pocket now. Trying to create here on the move. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
It's a quick grab. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try the left side with a toss. Tackle made after just a short gain.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Looking for 6. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Quickly. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's getting 4th down and inches.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. He'll throw it now. That's caught. It's Daly. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, that's a quarterback's dream, to have all the time in the world sitting back in that pocket. Allows him to scan the field and be able to find an open receiver without worrying about getting hit. You can see what happens when they have that kind of time back there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And it's caught. Touchdown, Colorado.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 21, Colorado 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
Get set, get set. Unlock. Roll it.
And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever, going all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Using his legs on the scramble. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, he does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, and picking up the first down.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the option play. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this.
The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Buffs. Wow, what a play. A defensive score. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
This one will be fair caught. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the single back takes the handoff. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it on first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Colorado offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. 2nd down after that previous play. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it go as he's being hit. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. 1st down here for this offense. Back in motion now. They'll try the option play here. Pitch play to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
A solid run, good for 1st down yardage. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's picked off in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, That is a big-time play.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. And he drops back in the gun. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. LSU now operating in the red zone. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here's the second down play. And the running back takes the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, LSU.
On the set.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return starts from inside the 5. Returner steps out of bounds at the 17. Like the final play of the half coming up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's good as he throws it. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. Hit just as he throws the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
With the score, LSU 31, Colorado 14.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Colorado offense will take over. First and
10. And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Nice grab. It's Daly. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Goal line formation for the defense. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Buffaloes. Now the important point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back.
21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Ball handed off. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled, but 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Colorado offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Pressure is coming. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Second down play coming up. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. They're trying to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Will he score here? Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. This offense really clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. The opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. He's going to take off here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Colorado. Made the defense look slow that time.
Colorado, number 89, with the grab and the score.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score LSU 38, Colorado 28.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Sets the kickoff.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
It was a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
By the runner. Loses 1. 3rd down coming up.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Signs a good throw. They'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back, Kirk, might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability to be able to catch the ball and then the awareness to get a foot down to be able to stay in bounds for a nice gain.
Sixth play of the drive coming up.
42 spot.
the third quarter of play. With the score, LSU 38, Colorado 28.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. And the back now goes in motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes a quick grab. And will head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run the option. It's a run. Running back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll toss it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. He's got some room. Can he get there? And the defense able to stop him at the 2.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, the defense, to me, looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Colorado offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. There's contact on the throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's hit just before the throw, and he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted, take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Got it.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now.
Cricket.
Makes a quick catch. The defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
This try is no good. Still a 17-point lead after that miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Catch is made way down inside the 30. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. The offense really clicking here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Oh, and he can't quite hang on. Almost the 4th interception he's thrown today. Brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
I I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Ready?
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now a carry here for the fullback. Well, they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
On the play. Brings up third down.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. Caught near the goal line.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, 4th quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
And I just love that this defense is not giving up on this 1st and goal. They attacked. They got through. They got penetration. A nice job of being able to keep them out of the end zone.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. And the offense will just take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.